Hold on to your capes because we're about to dive deep into the twisted anatomy of one of DC's oldest and most mysterious villains, Vandal Savage. This immortal warrior has defined the sands of time, surviving eons and acquiring a range of abilities that could put even Superman to shame. While he may not boast the same power set as the Man of Steel, there are secrets lurking within Savage's physiology that make him a true challenge for the heroes. So buckle up as we unravel the mysteries behind this ageless opponent and explore the insane powers that set him apart from even the greatest of heroes. Are you ready for a wild ride through Vandal Savage's astounding anatomy? Before we go to our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin. Who is Vandal Savage? What does he look like? Vandal Savage, the ancient mastermind who's been pulling strings behind human history longer than anyone can fathom. We're talking about a guy who's been around for almost 50 millennia. Yeah, you heard that right. This dude has seen it all. Back in the day, Savage was just your run-of-the-mill caveman named Vander Adge. But then, fate decided to play a little game with him. A meteor crashed down, zapping him with some serious cosmic radiation, and guess what? It turned him into the very first meta-human. This meteor incident gave him some crazy cellular regeneration powers, so now he's practically immortal. He's got the ultimate anti-aging solution, but our man Savage didn't just sit back and enjoy his newfound immortality. He went on to wreak havoc throughout history, under various names like Valjot, Marduk, Genghis Khan, and more. The list is longer than your comic book pull list. He is this mean guy with a ripped physique that could rival mammoth lifting abilities. His medium dark skin tone tells tales of millennia under the sun. With a sharp jawline and 3 battle scars across his face, he's one dude you don't want to mess with. But beyond his bronze is that long black pulled back hair and piercing brown eyes that steal the show. Sporting a dark blue coat with a red stripe, he exudes supervillain vibes while maintaining a serious style. Black gloves and boots complete his ageless, evil image. You know how they say knowledge is power? Well, Savage took that to heart. He's been playing chess with civilization, making moves as the leader of the Illuminati, and even undermining and destroying Atlantis. And let's not forget about his epic encounters with the likes of Bruce Wayne, the one and only Batman, and other powerful heroes. He's been toying with time, adopting different identities, and causing chaos wherever he goes. Whether it's cozying up to kings and pharaohs, advising conquerors like Alexander the Great and Julius Caesar, or even experimenting on the royal family, Savage has had his fingers in more pies than any supervillain out there. But hey, despite all his wicked schemes and long list of names, you've got to admire the guy's commitment to his grand vision of Earth. 50,000 years and counting, he's still building towards something. We just hope the heroes out there can stop him before he unleashes his ultimate plan.
Marduk, the demigod.
After bathing in radiation, his mind can process information quickly. Vandal Savage isn't just any old mind on Earth. This guy's a certified genius. Over his countless lifetimes, he's worn so many hats in history, it's like he's got a whole department store on his head. Strategic mastermind, double check, and let's not forget his skills as an inventor and scientist. This guy's got more talents than a Swiss Army knife, but his mental prowess got a serious boost after that epic radiation bath. Enhanced intuition, pattern-solving skills that could unravel the Gordian knot, and an info storage system that would put Google to shame. Oh, and his brain, it's like it's got its own high-speed internet connection. He's quick to learn, quick to analyze, and quick to respond to any tactical curveball life throws his way. Eidetic memory? You betcha, this guy never forgets a single detail. It's like he's got a mental photo album with every memory perfectly preserved. And don't even get me started on his reading skills. He devours books at superhuman speeds, making us regular readers look like we're stuck in slow motion. With razor-sharp deductive and reasoning skills, he's the ultimate problem solver. Does he have superhuman speed like the Flash? Vandal Savage, the agile bad boy with his speed experiment gone rogue, this guy may not be on Flash's level, but don't underestimate him. He's got agility greater than your average trained athlete. Assume ninja-level swift. Gunmen, they don't stand a chance against his lightning-fast moves. He can take them out before they even think about pulling the trigger, and dodging point-blank gunfire from expert marksmen like Sportsmaster, piece of cake for this dude. Now here's the juicy part. Vandal Savage went all mad scientist and cooked up a little something called Velocity 9. This drug gives regular folks superhuman speed. In the comics, he pushed this stuff on lawyers and stockbrokers, turning them into speedy criminals under his command. Yeah, like a real-life Flashpoint with a side of superpowered chaos. But of course, every good thing has its downside. The formula had a nasty side effect, rapid aging for the poor souls who took it. Imagine going from super speedy to super aging. Not the best trade-off, right? But even without the Flash's level of speed, he's still causing a whirlwind of trouble. How does his body achieve enhanced physical condition? Vandal Savage, courtesy of a meteorite radiation makeover, this guy's got it all. His mind and body amped up to the max. He can catch arrows shot at him by Green Arrow while tossing knives and dodging gunfire like he's in a Matrix movie. No one messes with this guy, not even a bunch of thugs armed with knives. He takes them down without breaking a sweat. He's practically invincible. Arrows bounce off him like rubber balls and nuclear fire blasts from Firestorm. Not a scratch on him, as if he's wearing an invisible suit of armor. Oh, and strength. Yeah, he's got plenty of that too. He can overpower Ray when he's in his Atom exosuit, like it's just a friendly arm wrestling match. Thanks to centuries of absorbing life force, this guy is in the prime of his physical condition and vitality. Superhuman physical attributes? Check. Regenerative powers? Check. Perpetual longevity? Yeah, he's practically the Energizer Bunny of immortality. Vandal Savage's proficiency in magic. Does Vandal Savage have knowledge of magic? Vandal Savage is not your regular superhuman. This guy's got some serious magic. Oh yeah, he's not just some run-of-the-mill sorcerer. He's the grandmaster of the magical arts. He's got spells and rituals up his sleeve that would make Merlin blush. With Carter Hall's blood, he bestowed his followers with longer lifespans, like he's the king of time itself. He has been studying magic since the caveman days. Yeah, you heard that right. He was there when magic was just a baby, and now he's the wise old master of it all. All those great sorcerers in the DC universe, Felix Faust, Dr. Fate, they're all adept to the scroll written by Vandal Savage. That's right, he's the source of all magical knowledge, the OG magic guru. In the Young Justice series, he's got an alliance with the Lord of Chaos, and guess what? He's not just in cahoots, he's the big daddy of chaos himself. So let's make it clear, Vandal Savage is not just some wannabe sorcerer. He's the most powerful, most knowledgeable, and most skilled magic user in the DC universe. And you know what's even crazier? He's so powerful that he doesn't even need to show off his magic that much. The mystery of Vandal Savage's descendants. Let's talk about his children. The mysterious world of Vandal Savage's offspring is a real bummer. With over 50,000 years on this earth, you know he's bound to have a few kids running around, but here's the kicker. His abilities don't seem to pass down to his kin, leaving most of them to fade away into history. Except for one, Scandal Savage. Created by Gail Simon and Dan Eaglesham, Scandal is the daughter of Vandal and a Brazilian woman. While she might not have inherited her dad's immortality, she's got some serious super resilience going on. This gal survives wounds like it's a walk in the park, and she's armed with dual wrist-mounted blades that would make even Wolverine jealous. It's sad that she didn't make it into the Arrowverse, a missed opportunity for a fierce lesbian woman of color supervillain in the small screen world. Vandal Savage might just be the father of Grendel from the epic poem Beowulf. Yeah, you heard that right. The Vandal Savage got tangled up in some mythological parenting drama. In Secret 6, number 14, Grendel spills the beans and claims to be the child of Savage and his monstrous mother. Yep, after thousands of years, Savage's proclivities took a wild turn. Whether it's a story that Legends should have tackled or skipped, we can't deny it's some amazing genre TV material. Vandal Savage's offspring are a mix of interesting characters and mythological surprises. Whether it's Scandal's super resilience or the shocking revelation of Grendel's parentage, the Savage family is a tale worth exploring. Immortal Physiology, unraveling Vandal Savage's endless existence. Oh boy, let's talk about his endless existence, Vandal Savage and his supercharged biology. We know when he stumbled upon that mysterious meteorite, things got wild. Not only did it give him immortality, but it also gave him a nice boost in strength, stamina, and speed. His immortality isn't your average Lazarus Pit stuff like Ra's al Ghul. Nah, Savage's immortality is at the atomic level and maybe even at the quantum level. This guy's been vaporized and disintegrated, and yet he always bounces back like a rubber ball. The secret to his never-ending life lies in a meteorite. As we know, back in 50,000 BC, Savage was just a leader of a Cro-Magnon tribe when he stumbled upon it. Little did he know it was about to turn him into the ultimate superhuman with brains and brawn. How does Vandal Savage heal from injuries? Well, let me tell you about Vandal Savage's nifty little superpower, his healing factor. This guy can bounce back from injuries faster than you can even say comic books are awesome. No scar is gonna slow him down because his healing factor is like a speedy repair crew for his body. He's survived over 300 different deaths, slash wounds, punctures, bullet holes, severe burns, you name it. He can heal it within moments. Heck, he can even regrow and reattach missing limbs and organs like it's no big deal. Brain puncture? No worries. He'll be back on his feet in no time. Vandal Savage's healing factor is the secret sauce to his endless existence. He's like DC's Wolverine, bouncing back from every injury like it's just another day in the life of an immortal supervillain. How can Vandal Savage be defeated? The eternal conundrum, how do you defeat the seemingly unbeatable Vandal Savage? Well, first off, you could try the classic disintegration method. Blast furnace, volcano, vat of molten steel, anything that'll burn and boil his tissues all the way away. Bye-bye immortal regenerator, but hey, nobody's actually tried this because he's a valuable character and nobody wants to say goodbye to him forever. Here's another idea, science or magic. Immobilize him, hook him up to some gizmo that filters out the meteor's power that keeps him immortal. Boom, problem solved. Now, in one of those alternate universe comics, they found out that the original meteor that gave him his powers was the only thing that could kill him. So maybe a trip back in time to destroy that meteor might just do the trick. And here's a wild card, shrinking heroes like Atoms and Wasp. They could manipulate his metagenes and mess with his powers, leaving him vulnerable and mortal. But hey, let's not forget the golden rule of comic books. You never truly know what can kill someone until you try it. So keep those creative juices flowing and maybe one day we'll see the ultimate defeat of Vandal Savage. Marvelous verdict. In conclusion, the anatomy of Vandal Savage is nothing short of extraordinary, fitting for an immortal warrior who has walked the earth for millennia. Through the ages, he has amassed a vast array of knowledge and skills, making him a master strategist, manipulator, and scientist. While he may not possess the same powers as Superman, Vandal Savage's enhanced strength, speed, and stamina, combined with his uncanny healing factor, make him a deadly villain. His immortality has allowed him to withstand countless battles and survive even the most fatal of wounds. In the ever-expanding world of comic books, Vandal Savage stands as an evidence to the limitless potential of the human form when exposed to extraordinary forces. If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.